Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. This is Pammy's Gone Keto doing her own thing, and welcome to my new subscribers. It's great to have you here. And thanks so much, Tammy from over in Keto and Chaos. Such a wonderful little girl over there. She's doing her own thing too. And our struggles, sometimes we think it's so easy when we see each other on camera, what goes on in our everyday lives, but there is a lot of chaos that's always going on. Behind the scenes, you already seen me putting on my makeup. What I look like without makeup, I was trying to get ready so I could do this video. Ugh. But listen, it's what's on the inside that counts. This is just a shell, okay? I wanted to get a message across to you guys tonight. I'm not trying to force anything on you by any means because I'm on my keto journey and I'm sticking with it. I had a little bit of a problem recently last week. I'm not normally a depressed person. I'm just a deep thinker, okay? Let's put it bluntly. I'm a Gemini and I'm a strong Gemini. I'm very hard-headed and bullheaded. And if something ain't right, I got to fix it, okay? So I want to talk about something that may be bothering you as well as me, and this has to do with our stress hormone. What is that? This is called cortisol. Now, high cortisol, this can make your blood pressure rise and spike insulin levels, and it can increase your risk of heart attack. Now, the only thing that I can tell you is that I was exposed to something last week, watching the media, something, these things that are going on around us in the world today. I won't bring up what that is. You all see it going on. I don't want to put a downer because that's not why I'm doing this video. Because I'm very happy with the way that my life is going, and I want to always share that with you. And I'm getting better and better with this. I'm not as scared as I used to be. But I know that none of you know me that well. I mean, you do know the fact that I am 52 years old. I have 3 children and 7 beautiful grandchildren. I still am blessed to have my parents with me. Thank you. Thank you. They are such an inspiration to me. I am inspired by so many people. You guys have done so well. I watch all of your journeys and I just cry, little tear jerkers when I see that you've made more progress and that you're doing so good. I mean, but we don't know what goes on behind the camera, do we? We have no idea. But I had a problem with my cortisol levels last week, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew it. I read up on it and I seen it coming. I think I've been so far knocked out of ketosis, it ain't funny. But then again, today, I think my scales are lying to me. Last week was such a turmoil for me, and I've been eating right. I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, except for exercise, and I've not been able to get into fitness February. I can't. I was working out, and I stopped, and I know I need to get back into it. There is no excuse for that. But I will be doing something else different this month that is going to help me get back on my way. And this may help some of you. You may not need to do the same thing that I'm doing. I'm just putting that out there to you. Because my stress levels got so high, there were some things that my body was experiencing that I want to share with you. I guess I could kind of tell that my blood pressure was kind of raised up. I got kind of dizzy at times. My body was really hot. And at the end of the week, I found that my ankles and my feet, around my hips, I was kind of swelling some, and I couldn't figure out why. I'm not eating the wrong stuff. I'm doing everything that I need to be doing. I'm not having cheat days anymore or anything like that. But emotional-wise, I was triggered. I was triggered by the media and the way society is going. I mean, I won't get into that. That's another subject. But it overwhelmed me to the fact that it got me really down to the bottom. I was waking up from the time I'd wake up to the time I'd go to sleep at night. I was crying. Just constantly. I go to cook me something, and I get in the middle of cooking, and I just put it away. It's like, what's the sense in it, you know? And I knew that I had to get myself out of this state. I had to. I couldn't stay in this any longer. I was suffocating, okay? And I had my wonderful, one of my besties. We stayed really close in contact during all this, and she tried to help me. And you can only help someone so much, and then that person has to take over and help themselves too. You got to understand that. I want to help you to understand that whenever you have an emotional turmoil, if it's something domestic or if it's bills or let's say you have somebody hit you, get rear ends you whenever you're out, and let's say they didn't have insurance or whatever it may be. You're going through emotional turmoil. This is going to put a halter on your weight loss journey, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise you, all right? You'll be okay. You'll be just fine. Thank goodness, I got back on the scales today, which don't need to be focusing on those scales. You really don't. But I just had to see where it was going after today because my swelling is going down. I noticed I am feeling a lot better. I think what I was experiencing over the weekend was like residual from the emotional state that I was in all of last week. Because when I got back on the scales today, it read 299. Weird, okay? And I jumped up from the beginning of last week to the end of last week to 207. Weird, okay? Everything is not what it seems. Don't. Just don't pay any attention to that. See, you can see I'm still a little stressed, but I'm getting over it. I'm going to be just fine. But I just want to let you know that if you find yourself going through any kind of emotional turmoil, anything like that, find you something crafty to do, make you a new recipe, find you something to do that you enjoy. If it's going walking, if it's you can knock on your neighbor's. I live in an apartment. Go knock on your neighbor's door and just catch up with each other. Find out what each other's been doing and just share each other's company. Call your family. Talk to your children, a cousin or an aunt and uncle you haven't seen in a long time. Just catch up, Find you something to do that can keep you occupied so that you're putting whatever is weighing on your mind on the back burner. Okay, way in the back, because you don't need it. You don't need it, okay? Because we're going to be okay, I promise you. And I'm going to get through this, I already know. When I woke up on Friday morning last week, I already had in my head what I was going to do. You don't have to do this. I'm just telling you what it is that I'm going to be doing, okay? Something that will keep the focus off on what got my stress level so high, okay? So, I have already posted on my social media, on my Facebook page, last Friday that I will be, on the days that I'm off from work, on Fridays and Saturdays, I will be letting go of all of the technology possible that I can. That means, very, very, very little TV. If I watch any TV, it has to be something inspirational. But I'm only going to cut it down to maybe 2 hours. And I'm going to keep it like that the whole time. And then I'm also going to stay away from my computer. I'm turning my cell phone off. Throwing it in the drawer. And I'm going to do this. This is going to be what I call, for me, this is what I'm going to be doing. Finding Focus February. Okay, in light of the Lenten season, I'm going to be celebrating my Catholic heritage. That means getting rid of all technology and giving it all to Jesus Christ. I'll be reading in my daily missalette and in my Catholic Bible, and I'll be one-on-one with him. Okay, and I'll be eating right the same way as I've always been eating. Nothing out of the way that I'm not supposed to be eating. But I've been too in touch with technology here lately, and it got to me really bad, in a bad way. Okay, this may not be the same thing that you're going through. I mean, whatever it is that is making you feel bad right now, find you something that is going to inspire you to put that on the back burner. And just do it. Let it go and get rid of it. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be there. Yes. Okay? I get that. But you're going to feel better. I promise you that. But every Monday morning, well, it'll probably be Sunday mornings, because I generally, my days of work go from Sunday through Thursday every week. Those of you that don't know, I work from home and I work from my computer, and I chat with customers all day. And so I don't know how it's going to work out that day, but I'm going to do my best. But I have given my family and close friends my home phone number. Normally I don't do that because I use that for my work phone, but I paid for it. The lighting kind of changed there a bit. I'm sorry about that. But I paid for my home phone, and I'm going to use it. And this is one of those times. So, during the Lenten season, I will be celebrating my Catholic heritage. Feel free to chime in of what you're going to do this Lenten season. That's totally up to you. It's between you and God and nobody else. Whether or not you celebrate Lent, that is totally up to you. I'm not a priest, I'm not a nun, I'm not a preacher, and I'm not a doctor. I'm just a human being. I'm trying to find my way just like you are. And because I had this emotional turmoil through my keto journey, I knew that I had to stress to you the fact about the cortisol issue and what you can do about it. I don't care. Go take a walk. Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Put it on a back burner and let it go. Find you something to do. Get crafty. Okay? Whatever. Find you a new recipe to work on. Find you something to do to make you happy. And I'm going to do the same thing. And on Mondays, when I get back on with all of you guys, I will be keeping back in touch with you and getting my tips and tricks from you, and getting back to sharing our journeys. And I'm still going to be doing a video every week. This does not stop me from anything. I am just celebrating my heritage, my Catholic heritage. I think that it is a wonderful journey that I'm going through with my keto journey. I think it all ties in together. So this is what I'm going to do. But just remember to stay happy and focused on yourself, and do what makes you happy, because you are very important. And it doesn't matter where we came from. It doesn't matter whether you're Catholic, Baptist, Methodist, Mormon, Jewish. Celebrate your faith, you know. See, this is one of the things that makes me happy, and that's why I'm going on this journey as well. And that's why I'm calling this Finding Focus February for me. And if you would like to take part of that, feel free. But make no mistake, there is only one God, not that one down there. Don't get the two confused. Okay? But his children are many. And just stay happy. Just stay focused on you. Listen to your body, what it's trying to tell you. And if you feel that your cortisol level might be getting up a little high, maybe it's time to focus on things that make you happy. Okay? Don't be stressing about the little things. They don't matter. Okay? You matter. You're what's most important. And in order to get through this journey, we're going to keep you happy. I didn't think I'd be going through all this emotional turmoil because I had a hysterectomy about 4 years ago. I thought all that was done with. No. I'm a woman. God knows I'm hormonal, I guess. But I'm a very passionate lady, and I just stay focused on being happy. And when I'm not, then I find the common denominator, and I'm going to make myself happy. So, anyway, I am going to cut this video short, but I just wanted to get that message across to you, that if you are not losing weight, that could be a problem for you. But keep in mind, it's going to go off. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Your body might go through these kind of changes that mine did because of the stress, but it'll all go away. Once you get out of that and find you something to do that's going to make you happy, okay? And so, what I'll be doing, Ash Wednesday is coming up on February 14th, and I'll be going to Mass, and I'll probably be making a video next week on Thursday, and then on Friday and Saturday, no, you won't see me, but I'll be here in spirit, okay? But this is just something fun that I wanted to do to keep me occupied and keep my mind off of things that are bearing on me, that I don't like that's going on right now. So, anyway, I'm going to leave you guys at that, and I want you to always, always, always be happy and love each other. That's the most important thing. That's all He asked us to do. And stay focused on your journey, first and foremost. And I will catch up with you later. I'll see you one day next week. And I wish you much love and much happiness. God bless you. Mwah!